And inside the Grand Slam Celebrity Month and on a Drama Wednesday, we have political leader of the PEP, Philip Alexander, on the line. Good morning, Mr. Alexander.
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning to all of your listeners. Thank you very much for having me.
Well, it's our pleasure, man. It's no problem at all. I mean, you're here today in the drama. We know if it's one thing you can handle yourself around that.
I must say, this is the first radio interview that I'm going into in all these years.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Think this is a pressure cooker.
So you haven't done a radio interview for how many years, Philip?
No, I'm saying to you, this is the only one I feel nervous. I interview people around the world. Feel like a pressure cooker.
Why you feel nervous?
I bracing.
I mean, it's Drama Wednesday, you know, it's just a regular day. You know what I mean? You're a man that's call it as it is, to say it as it is. So this shouldn't be a strange place for you at all. How have things been, I mean, after coming out of the election?
Well, I mean, like everybody else, I was very disappointed with the turnout. I thought the Progressive Empowerment Party itself would have done a lot better. There are a lot of variables that affected that. We have a fresh election that we are part of that is going to take place in Lengua Indian Walk. We are one of the candidates. We have one of the candidates in that. So it's still not yet over, but for the count and everything that took place, the fact that it was the lowest voter turnout ever when we were all expecting a high voter turnout, it was very disappointing. But on top of that, we've been putting things in place to grow forward because we committed to this course of action. We're here.
So this is would you say this is was a dress rehearsal or precursor to general elections?
Well, for all the parties it was, but for the voters it wasn't. And we need to have a serious conversation about why that might have been so. People seem to have lost faith in the electoral process to give them what they want to get voting people into office, and that is scary. So, yes, it was a precursor, a practice run, a dress rehearsal for all of us who wanted to, especially new parties, like the Progressive Empowerment Party, barely 7 years old. And we're still building out. A political party doesn't generally show up 100% fully formed. There are a lot of things that have to be created, networks, webs. You need to get into every nook and cranny in the country. You need to have your teams built out from the bottom up and from the top down. You need to be able to take care of finance and communications and management and HR and all of those things. And so this gave us an opportunity to stress test our party and to grow into a lot of those places. And I think we benefited a lot from it, and we take that away as a win.
So in terms of I know your party, the headquarters is located around Arapita Avenue, where Park Street and Arapita Avenue meet, opposite Victoria Square there. How was it in terms of, because you presented for every area, right?
We were represented in every corporation.
Every corporation.
We only had 47 out of the 141 districts.
Every corporation. How was it in the more rural corporations where, you know, you would have walked or your candidates would have walked? How was the reception in that area? Because as you say, you know, you need to build out. You need to go in every nook and cranny. We know about the PEP because obviously we are media, but there are some people may not know, you know, how was it in those types of areas?
Well, the love was real, so hence the disappointment, because the outpouring of love and support was real and tangible. But as you said, and correctly, we went to some places that never heard of us and didn't know who we were, but they were open to the conversation. But again, if you drill down to the votes and where the votes came, the traditional votes that happened in this election happened from people who were pretty much tied to the PNM and the UNC, either tribally or beneficially. So it didn't change nothing for any of the other parties. I mean, we were present, we got some numbers, we said we were on the map. But the truth of the matter is, all the came out to vote was PNM and UNC supporters, and they registered their vote to what they support in the lowest numbers ever. But in the rural communities, it was enjoyable. I remember the last week, I was in Miaro one night, Cedros the next night, Pinal Debe down in Oropouche, and then Palo Seco. I literally touched the beach right around this country almost. And it was very... I saw places that I never saw before, and Satish Hamsaran, one of the party organizers, he said, if there's one thing we get from this, is we're going to know this country like the back of our hands. And it's true. We really did get to see Trinidad at every angle, level, and it was an enjoyable experience.
And in terms of your party, you know, I saw the night of the election. I was looking, and you know, they had the various journalists at party headquarters. You know, your party didn't seem as down as you know, the PDP. When I looked at the PDP, they were very, very down. I mean, you didn't win anything, but somehow your party didn't. The people didn't seem as down. What you contribute for that?
Well, I mean, the race is not for the swiftest, those who can endure. I am a student of history. I watched what Eric Williams had to endure to build the PNM in the first couple of years. I watched where Rowley come from as a former member of NJAC before he found the PNM. I saw where the UNC came out of the ULF, that came out of the DLP. I've seen these things, and I know that political parties have to go through a gestation. You have to grow. You have to establish yourself, your policies. People have to buy into your ideology for you to grow, because all political parties are a small handful of people that manage the party. But at the end of the day, the people that make the size of a party are the people who say, yes, I like what this party stands for, I am going to support them. And that gives the party size. And we who know that the race is not for now, the race is not for this moment, understand that there's a big picture. We committed to that. I personally am committed, and I said this when we reorganized after the 2020 defeat. I said I will agree to commit up to 2025. If we win and I am in office, I am not a political leader. If we lose and we are not in office, I am still not a political leader. That's how the Progressive Empowerment Party is structured. On election day, win or lose, the political leader who leads the fight steps down and gives the party the ability to choose the next general going forward. They could choose you again. You could throw your hat in the ring again. It's up to you.
Okay, so you could do you elect someone else, even if it's you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not the same as you saying I am sitting in the political leader chair and I calling an election for all comers to come at me. That's not an equal footing, and I disagree with the other parties when they do that. The political leader should step down. Our party has an administrative structure that is separate to the political directorate, so that without a political leader, the party still goes forward and can function. And they would ensure that a political leader is elected who could take the party forward into an election.
No, I mean, you are the leader of what we would deem a third party in Trinidad and Tobago, because you know we have the PNM, we have the UNC, and then we have the third parties, of which you are one. Would you, in the future, be open to joining a bigger political party, so as to say?
Well, we had an enjoyable experience testing the water with an alliance, with the Reunited Farmers Alliance. We worked through all of the pros and cons of something like that. And while there are political entities on the landscape that we would readily have conversations with, at the end of the day, it cannot be rushed and hurried nest building, because you're not planning a wedding, you're planning a marriage. You need to be able to survive government and the rigors of government. And that's what challenged the NAR, and that's what challenged the People's Partnership, that everybody get together for expediency to pull down somebody from office, to get into office. But they have no real plan in place as to, okay, so we here now, what do we do? We didn't have a plan for that. And the Progressive Empowerment Party continues to talk to people. We always talk to people, but we are very strong on the things we stand for and against. We're not sacrificing our ethics, our integrity for any expediency, and we believe that we play a role in society without holding public office.
In terms of being, so as to say, to police, do you think you're one of the police? You remember you were Philip will fix it?
Well, you see, that Philip will fix it came out to the public, and the public really wanted.
How that came about? Yeah, give us the genesis of that. How the Philip will fix it came about?
No, it's just I've been a I was a social activist for a lot longer than I was a politician. I've been a social activist for over 30 years. Some politicians say that I'm still an activist, and I don't think that that's an insult, because people on the ground don't have representation. People in different varied groups are underrepresented, and I have a strong voice, and I have the ability to give people a voice, and that's what I have done for a long time. So when people call on me, the Philip will fix it, I raise an issue. People in public service who agree with what we are saying, they come out and effect whatever repair or rescue, and it is still the state machinery responding, but there are a lot of people in the state machinery who agree that people are underrepresented, and when they see opportunities to help them, I deal with people in TNTech and WASA and fire service, police service, Ministry of Works, local government. I deal with people. I've established relationships with leaders in many of those organizations that in a crisis, I could call on people to say, look, these people cut off, their road needs a fix, or these people have no water for 2 weeks now, or why these people have no street lights, things like that. So, like, I just walked in Bagatelle and most of Diego Martin and all of the upper Diego Martin communities have fields, have play fields and parks, but they have no lighting in them. And all the people said that they've been repeatedly calling TNTech and they're not getting help, and they're not getting help from local government. So I told them after the election, I'm going to come back, and I plan to go back to Bagatelle and get the information and the other North Post communities and see if I can help them get their light. And that is where the Philip will fix it came from, the ability to get that done. And I mean, we literally campaigned on it to let people know that yes, it's real, and we would help, whether in government or not. And I like that even if I come out of active politics, I think I will always be an activist.
And speaking about politics, I mean, this is something that has been around for years. We see politics on the American arena with debates and so on. Would you be willing, as a political leader of the PEP, to enter in political debates going into the next general election? Because I mean, you know, we people calling for that for how long? I mean, there was something kind of resembling it in the last election, but a hands-on debate.
I think it is absolutely necessary. And I want to tell you this. Where we miss the mark, like in this situation now, the PNM is the government. And there are people who would like to challenge the PNM. So UNC, the PEP, the NTA, the PDP, other parties, COP, I don't know what else is on the landscape, but they all have a right to want to challenge. And the first thing that they do in America is primaries. And in those primaries, you have a series of debates to find out who is the best challenger to send at the incumbent. That's what we should do, so that we know that the best challenger will go at the incumbent, and all of the support base that right now is only able to express themselves tribally, racially, will be able to say, okay, this party won all the debates, they have the strongest mandate, let all of us vote along this line to challenge the incumbent. Then the ultimate debate is between those two on the campaign hustings. Right. That is how it should be. The debates that we see is mostly identifying who is the best challenger. When you put the best challenger and the incumbent on a stage, it's must-see TV. People want to know, okay, prior to the election, I need to make a decision. Let me hear what these people stand for, what they stand against, what they're capable of, what they're promoting, what they're proposing, to see if I want to give them my vote. I think if we do that, your suggestion is brilliant, because, and it's always been outside there, people have been calling. But if you give people that, you will invest them in the process again, and people will come out and vote. Right now, they feel like they have no investment in it.
And I guess they're seeing the same faces, so they will be, because a lot of people say that, well, it's the same faces they're seeing, so this really making no sense for me. You know what I mean? So you would be willing to participate in a debate?
Sorry?
You would be willing to participate in a debate, although we don't have the primaries coming in and all that.
I've been calling for a debate before I got into politics. I absolutely would take part in a debate anytime, anywhere. We don't need to know the questions. We just need to know the place and the time, and we will show up.
Okay, well, great. I'm happy I have at least you on my list. You're first on my list, because I'm going through my list to ask about debating, and you're the first to accept. So thank you very much. We appreciate that.
When I go on media and I tell everybody, open your phone lines, bring in your questions, and I'll tell you why debate and open in having exchanges with the public gives you the ability to defend your position. People should have a right to challenge your position. And if you can't defend your position, then you either don't understand it or you don't really support that position. And that's the purpose of debates and people calling in and challenging you. So, yeah, I am always open to that, because I want to be the best version of me that I could be as a politician for as long as I continue to remain one again.
And speaking about politicians, what's your relationship with other politicians? What's your relationship with the current PM, with the opposition leader, with the head of the NTA, with the head of the PDP?
With all those names you just called, some of them we have absolutely no relationship. I guess a professional one at best. Some of them we are very cautious about for different reasons. We have to be clear that there is what we call a Chinese wall between us and everybody else, so that nobody gets to say that we are like this party or we are like that party. I mean, the UNC and the NTA did this foolishness for this campaign and call us PNM team because we're not supporting them.
I was just about to ask you,
this election the way they want to attack
with that PNM team claim.
Yeah, we have to put up with that. But the people who were saying that have been in all the parties, I heard your caller who said that I was in the PNM and I was in the UNC and I was in the COP. That's not really true. And I told the public, I have voted PNM, I have voted UNC. The only party that I have ever been an active member of besides the Progressive Empowerment Party is the COP. When the NER came to office, I was barely old enough to be involved in election politics, but in school, I was on the debate committee. We won the debate in St. Mary's College. I have been interested and invested in politics for my whole life. I like the cut and thrust of it. But some of the people involved in politics say one thing today and contradict themselves tomorrow, and I'm not interested in being part of the power for power's sake crew. I think that I could look back on the entirety of the millions of words that I have had published and the thousands of hours of live videos and prove that I have been consistent every step of the way, every month, week, day, year. So that matters to me. That's important to me. At the end of the day, my family, my friends, the people who know me, it is important to me that inside politics, outside politics, people respect that I am a man who would keep my word and things like that. Those things matter.
Well, you know what? It's time to take some calls. 6235001. I mean, we had a nice intro, nice chat. At least we know where you we know where you stand. At least, you know what I mean. At least we know where you stand because you see what happens. What happens, Philip, is that we see you on a lot of lives, and you know what you see is like you can't really where you see there. You know, so it's good that we can sit with you. And we can talk and we can dig a little deeper.
Get a better understanding of who you are.
Yes, get a better understanding, because everybody will be like, well, Philip is a loudmouth. He's a man. He tell the health minister go on something with your mother.
Because he's an activist.
He say,
so that's what we see.
He say, gunman and all your hole. I mean, we use all these things on the rundown. So you have a certain, your reputation would precede you. So I'm happy to have you here this morning to really sit and say, well, you know, how is Philip? How is Philip?
Well,
how is he
could I
fixed
say
it, man?
something to what you just said?
Yeah.
Before this interview started, right?
Yeah.
One of the senior members of my party sent me a message to say, remember, you are not an entertainer. And that's what he said to tell me. Because I think that people expect that on your show, people have a responsibility. Because I hear the audience for your show, and they quote your show, and they quote what they experience in your show, and it always seems to be plenty fun and plenty bacchanal. No, so that's why I'm cautiously optimistic at the outcome of the show. But what I fight, you see that thing you just said about Terrence Dial Singh and what went viral, right?
Yeah.
When I am speaking, I speak like me, and a lot of the people who follow me, and the reason they following also big is because a lot of people think the way I speak. And I asked Terrence Dial Singh when we were coming out of the first wave of COVID and we thought that life would go back to normal, he started telling us about a second wave. And the reason I asked him where the second wave supposed to come from, Terrence, if we lock down 3 months now and the borders closed, where it coming from? And I said, your mommy. And in hindsight, maybe
you shouldn't have said your mommy.
Should not have included your mommy. But your mommy took it viral. It went massively viral.
Yeah.
TikTok was new.
Yeah. And
all of these people did versions of that video. And I mean, it went ridiculously viral. But the point was made. And that is what viral does. Viral gets to make the point. Are you securing the borders? What is going on? Why aren't you securing the borders and protecting the people? Which is the purpose of a video like that. But yeah.
Yeah,
I had to live with it. I had to defend it. I have to say it served a purpose. It did what it was supposed to do. It resonated. I guess it resonated with people who would tune into me on this show hoping I do one of those things again.
Yeah, they're hoping, yeah. They're hoping. So how was
Gunman in your hole?
Yeah.
That was a whole other thing, you know. I'm gonna tell you about that.
Yeah.
I woke up one morning and it was about 7 o'clock in the morning when I woke up. It was a holiday. It was either Diwali or Indian arrival. People tell me it's 1 or 2. And my phone was like a Christmas tree. If you see it, I say, oh my God, somebody dead. And I open it and it is people, hundreds of people from the West messaging me, asking me, where are you? What is going on? We need your help. The West under siege. There was a party in Simeon Road with a massive sound system that started at midnight and was given permission to run till noon the next day. But because of where the party was, it drowned the entire West and it pulled them into the party. So I went there trying to see what I could do to resolve this. And I talking to EMA and I talking to the then Commissioner of Police, Gary Griffith, and I talking to people and trying to get a resolution, only to find out that the magistrate gave them approval to noon and that police was there working in the party and there was nothing I could do. So I was there for about an hour and I'm walking back to my car, still live on the live video. And I'm telling people there's nothing I could do and I apologize to them. And then I hear over the sound system, gunman in she hole, she like that. I say, what? What you just say? Because you could go and see the live video and you would hear that's what I said. What you just said? And they said, gunman in she hole, she like. I said, I guess to the people, expressing for them, living in your house, trying to raise your family in a law-abiding manner, 9 o'clock in the morning, gunman in your hole. That I said, somebody clipped that and played it as an intro to that song, which was a tiny little song at the time, on a cruise. And the crowd went wild. I mean wild. I have the video of the cruise. And that spread, and that became the remix with that intro to the point where George called me to do intro like that for his station. That became a thing to Dubai. People call me from Dubai and say, "Hear your voice on speakers in Dubai," because that went viral there. But I was never part of the song. I was just commenting
on the song. Yeah.
That's what happened.
You mentioned.
I was walking around the savannah. About 2 weeks later, and my son called me and told me, "You're blowing up." I didn't know what that meant at the time. I said, "What you meant blowing up?" He said, "You're viral." I said, "Viral where?" He said, "On Instagram." At this point, I have no Instagram on my phone. So I had to go and download Instagram to get an account to find what exactly was going on to see. And that was crazy. I mean, there was nowhere that I could go and not see people. And I'm talking about every race, color, creed, caste. I doing a video 3 months later outside Rowley office in Glencoe, and I talking my live video, raising an issue, and a man timed me perfectly as I pause. He drive past in his van and say, "Gunman in your hood." And it became a thing that just followed me for years. It still does. People still know me as that. But yeah, that's where I came.
Now, you mentioned the former Commissioner Gary Griffith. What is your relationship with Gary Griffith? What is the PEP's relationship with the NTA?
That's two different questions. My personal relationship with Gary Griffith is very strained right now. Gary and I have been friends for a long time.
He said you guys went to school together.
I've been a strong supporter of Gary Griffith, and I have been a public defender. In fact, I worked with Gary Griffith when he was the Minister of National Security as his communication advisor. Put all that on the table. I was a strong defender of the man. Our relationship now politically is very strained for many reasons. But that's how it is. The relationship between the PEP and the NTA, there's no relationship there. We differ in the approach. And the approach, I want to say that Karen Yunus, the sheriff, said it correctly. You cannot accuse people of being criminal gangs and trying to destabilize the country when you are the Commissioner of Police before a Joint Select Committee, and you cannot say that senior members of the UNC involved in all kind of trafficking and this and that, and then go and join with them and say that for expediency's sake, we will pull along the PNM. It's not that you disagree on points of note. You disagree fundamentally. You're challenged by the illegality of the things that they're willing to do. Are you saying that you are willing to do those things or to endorse those things? And the Progressive Empowerment Party took a very dim view of that, and we said we were very clear. We are not interested in any further. We were talking before, and we were not interested in any further conversation.
All right, well, it's time to take some calls. 623-5001, 624-1005. Our phone lines are back today. I don't know if Philip fixed it, but we were having some problems with one of our phone lines, and all of a sudden, bam, both of them ringing. So I know if you call somebody from TSCT. So, but if it's you, thank you. So let's get to
they must be listening and say, now we need the bacchanal, we need Blaze and Selected and burn it up. Let me go.
Let me have as much lines as possible for this man. Hello, good morning.
Hey, Blaze and Mike, morning.
Tyrico, morning.
Yes, man. Well, boy, yesterday after that, with doing the interview, I just switched my radio because that man who had that celebrity, boy, I don't know. But Philip, even though I don't support your party, I want to say, I'm watching a little different with how you're coming on the radio and talking this morning. You're not talking, you're not bashing nobody. You're talking about how, you lost, but things that you will help in the next election and thing or whatever. You understand? I appreciate that, right? Because yesterday was just about Philip Rowley up right here, bad talk, that man pretty morning. You understand? And keep it so. Yeah, man.
Thanks, Tyrico.
Thanks, Tyrico. But if I can answer the call, I want to say to the caller, generally, I am a very loving, calm person. So
generally?
It's every fight in this country that I come across. People see me fighting all these fights and think that I must be a fighter man, but I'm not.
Well, they have you as a fighter man, eh? Because they would not ring your phone like a Christmas tree if you wasn't a fighter man. They send the fighter.
Look at the roundabout in by Westmore. Look at that roundabout. So me and Trini Rumbles, your Trini driver, was it Trini driver 247 or something like that, but he's also called something Rumbles. He put out a video this morning disagreeing with a video that I did when there was an accident on the roundabout. Because I said there are going to be accidents on this roundabout because it is very badly designed. It is badly designed. You have to literally come off a 2-lane highway. That is what people think Western Main Road is at that point, and get yourself to a roundabout that's not even in your lane. It is not even in front of you. They have to take you to it and then send you around. It is insane. And I have to go back now and do a rebuttal to Trini driver to show him why it doesn't work. But that is why people think that you don't ever see me doing videos and saying, I find Wild O'Reilly, come and have some. No, I always
Sharing and caring.
Call when there is drama, when there is issues to address, and that's how, I guess that's the reputation I have now.
That's it. Your reputation precedes you, sir. Hello, good morning.
Morning, guys.
Morning, my
Morning.
morning.
Cool it, right?
What do you mean?
My friend, morning.
Morning.
Philip in here, no, man.
Yeah, he said
You know,
morning.
me,
Oh, yeah. He know my name, but he don't know my face. But tell me something, Philip. Your first headquarters was Grey Street or Alexander? Trying to remember.
Stanmore Avenue.
Stanmore Avenue.
Stanmore Avenue.
Yeah.
I know it's somewhere in that
We're wrong
now because I came to the
We're
very
around the
first
corner,
meeting.
literally around the corner.
That
from
is
Bally's
headquarters
Hills.
now. You know?
Yeah.
Just a listen.
Now we round the corner
And
from
he was
NTA.
offering people to join the party and get your t-shirt and stuff like that. So I fall into a while now. I just want to say, I don't care what they say about you, just keep doing your thing. Just keep
I'm
doing your
sorry.
thing. Those
I don't know if I hear it everything
Have a
they
blessed
say.
one,
They
guys.
break up a little bit on this.
Yeah, he said he's a supporter of yours from a long time.
Oh, thank you very,
keep,
very much
to
for
just keep doing your thing. No matter what they say, keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Thank
I
you for
thought
that, my
that
friend.
caller read something. I thought he was a PNM. So I don't know what we know.
Yeah, I guess.
He just-
Remember, he was close
he
to
razzled
PNM.
us.
Remember, Philip was close to Bally's Hills. So
After this call, I want to ask you something. Hello, morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning. How are you doing?
Morning, my friend. Good morning.
Morning,
morning.
Mr. Alexander.
Morning.
I want to ask a question. So, Trinidadians cannot strike in this country because anytime people protest about grievances they have with a company, the court does order you back out to work because when people burn tires and throw bottles and say do it the right way, you take a sick out, you have to court ordering any entity to go back out to work. So what actions could the citizens take when they have grievances with a company?
That is a very good question. A very good point. I have said that it is wrong. This idea that anybody could be called essential service and bar them from industrial action or protest action. The state as employer has a responsibility to treat with people and not let negotiations break down to the point where people could even contemplate upsetting their lives and having industrial action. Nobody likes strike. Nobody wants sick out. Nobody wants that drama and that anxiety. For it to reach to there, the state broke the whole contract. And the fact that the state turns to the court to force people back to work, I think is disingenuous, is not democratic, and that is something that I am strongly against. Even police, the garbage men, the milkmen, you know, cow farmers, milk farmers can't strike in this country. Eric Williams make them essential workers. Garbage men can't strike. Garbage men striking was one of the reasons Margaret Thatcher was removed from office. We need to give people back some more democratic power in this country. We barely have any at all.
At the end of the day, I totally agree. And that is something that a lot of people don't know, Philip, to be honest, because, as you said, essential workers cannot strike, right?
Once they deem you essential, you are barred from industrial
That's
action.
it, barred from industrial action. Now, let me ask you something. In terms of you walking around and so on, did the PEP experience where people say, yeah, we coming out and vote and thing, and then you didn't see the numbers? Did you experience him?
Absolutely.
Did you experience the mama guy
Absolutely.
from our Trinidadians and
We got
Tobagonians?
so much love. We got so much love that I thought we was winning this. But anyway,
Because that is
Anyway.
that's like a party promoter and they say we come in your party and when you look the party bus, you know.
but let me tell you, it's not the first time. You know, when you're young and you're dating, you meet a nice girl, she give you a phone number, you can't wait to call, you call tomorrow, you realize she give you Mario's pizza number. So just take it in stride. You have to take it in stride and say, all right, that didn't work out, move forward.
Yeah, and then you walk again, because you will walk again. And you will see the same people
Smiling with
You
you.
smiling
say
and jump
walk.
up with you, you know.
Yeah.
Before this interview, I dealing with water blister under my toes still. That was plenty walking. I wish I had a odometer on me to know how much miles I walk in those 6 weeks, but it was a lot of walking.
Yeah, Trinis, we not easy for that boy. Oh my goodness, why we just do that, boy?
No, but I wonder if there's some kind of this.
Gentlemen, good morning.
People tell me it was OBN. I don't know. People just it was like the wave was about to crest and then it disappeared. It was like, and you know, I want to tell you, I think that the reason is this stupidness that you can't campaign on election day. I think election day should be the biggest campaign day. I think election
Alexander,
day,
good morning.
not all your motorcades,
1
and
second,
all your
Just
trucks
now,
and
just
all-
now, caller. Go ahead, Philip. There's a caller on your line. You go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that if you allow people to campaign and bring people out and come in the motorcade, come in the walkabout, come out, walk you to the polling.
But you don't
We
think
should
that will
have
disturb that could
have
you
a
don't think that could
party way.
you don't
Anyway,
think
that's
that
the caller
could
talk.
you don't think that could disturb the process? Because I mean, you know, people go into the polling stations in a certain order and a truck passing and saying because people will put trucks by polling stations, you know.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
wait,
or close to.
Yes, we absolutely need to disturb the process. The process needs disturbing.
But why would
We
you
need
disturb
to-
it?
we-
Why would
we-
you
we
disturb
need-
it, Philip?
When I say disturbing, I don't mean violence. I mean we need people to have a voice. They have stifled Trinidadians to the point that Trinidadians don't even know what their rights are anymore. We need to undo that.
So you'll open the bar then? You'll open the bar too?
Absolutely. Listen, election day should be a holiday. Give people, you should celebrate election day. Right now, oh God, it's election day. Imagine if election day was a holiday, the bars open and people partying in the road. You could take your drunk self to the polling station and vote for whoever you want.
Yeah,
If
but
it's
in
a
the drunken
Democratic
state,
party,
you
the
might
vote-
vote for who you want.
Philip, in your drunken state.
You might vote for who you want.
I go in with a blue jersey and I see a man with a black jersey in a drunken state. I can tell you how you're so and so and his back and all by the
Yes,
police
listen,
polling station.
You break if you break the law and you put yourself in trouble, there are police there for that. But other than that, people I think Trinidadians are very laid back and we don't fall out for them things.
Hey, we have the caller on the line. Caller, sorry about that. Go ahead.
There's no problem, brethren.
Yes,
How
yes,
can you
info.
respond?
Go ahead, my friend. Go ahead.
Two things from Mr. Alexander. I would like to know if he's
Good
coming
day.
with a full slate for the next election. And two, and he didn't come down Clarkson and give us this focus on Clarkson, but we need to highlight it. And I realize
Take
nothing
my
will get
number now,
highlighted.
682-2110. Send me a WhatsApp with your link and with a location and a comment.
Then come down Clarkson and give me a little hand now.
You get the number
I think-
682-2110 info. And he said, send him a WhatsApp and he will visit.
No problem.
And he'll fix it.
No problem.
I will come.
Yeah, no,
I will
You'll
come
fix
for
it.
sure. Whether we will fix it is a different thing.
Hello, good morning. Welcome.
Morning, my brother.
Morning, give and take.
Morgan, I don't like how you leave info on the line so long. You know, time's hard. Money, yes. But,
His info man is not yours.
yes, but still, I don't look up for my brother.
You know what they look up for.
Philip, stop bad driving all over my van, please. Please, Philip, with your black van, stop bad driving, please. It is not a man
I
driving.
have been told that
Ease off the
I should get
X, my
myself a driver. I am looking into it.
Morgan, let's not get heavy.
Yeah, apparently the caller's not hearing Philip, so I'm now talking to engineer.
Oh, Miles, Morgan, talk to this man now. This man
Yeah,
is
but-
doing all kind
okay,
of
Give and take. Philip
Give and
said.
take, give and
Philip
take.
said he's working on getting a driver.
Yeah. Philip, talk to him. Let's see if we get it correct. Janine just told us about the press.
Morgan link him with a little call fire defensive driving. Right?
Yeah. I opened that too. Send me the link.
Yeah.
Listen, I take my licks. I always in a hurry, and you're correct. I'm working on that.
But Philip, how Terrence wife go park she Sam in the other.
Hello, Philip is not here to answer anything
I didn't
about.
hear that.
Philip, we're not even repeating it.
Thank God.
Yeah, good. Hello,
I
good
didn't
morning.
hear him. I didn't hear the last thing he said.
Good,
That
good.
is a good thing.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
President, good morning.
Good morning, my friend.
Good morning.
Mr. Philip, good morning.
Good morning.
One question for you. What are your views on the then police commissioner's involvement in the Susu, the drug Susu?
I read back his question and be clearer so I can make sure I answer the correct thing.
Well, he's asking, I don't know where the question is from, but he's asking about the commissioner's involvement in the DSS. Do you know anything about that?
I have no information on that.
I have
other
no
than
information
what we
as well.
all got in the other than what we all got in the media. I don't have any information on that. Sorry, I can't answer that in an informed manner.
Yeah, I agree. We take one more. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Philip. We're so glad to have
Wood
you.
boy, you are not to be on our show. We have banned you, and you are not to call. You're called on Monday, and we will not allow you to talk to us or any of our guests.
Anybody. Leave us
All right?
alone, please.
He's a fool that we banned for life, Philip.
I respect that. Thank you for the defense.
Yes. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, pleasant good morning. Miles, please, Mr. Alexander.
Morning.
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 I must thank you all for being patriots to our country. I like the vibes this morning on the radio. They catch me real off guard. I will waiting for drama, but real drama here now. So, Mr. Alexander, I do think Trinidad to be ready for the type of governance you're trying to portray or trying to bring to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. I feel we lost for some reason. We lost our patriotism to our country. Simple like littering. We see our floods, we see what contributed it. One man might throw a bottle in the road and say, I didn't want to
Turn down your radio, Virgin.
driver, so that's what happened. Right? Just give me a view pertaining to these bars that have been converted to lounges and play music exceptionally hard and loud in residential areas throughout. Right? We have a
I absolutely can answer that question.
Population.
I have
There are people working shit. There's no way to think about that because EMA not stepping into anything. The police not responding to these things. And civilians are just left up to take the brunt of it.
Yeah.
I want to say that I don't know if the caller know, I was very instrumental in closing down a bar. Well, in leading to the bar's closure, a bar called Roscoe's that was built on the inside of a street in Woodbrook that
Yes.
was literally terrorizing people all around it. And I have fought this. That's
Philip-
where gunman
Philip-
in your hole come from. Gunman in your hole was me responding.
Philip,
to
let me cut you because we have to run to major network news. So we're heading to news
Yeah.
and we will come straight
Yeah.
back. So stick up in right there. All right?
Stick up in.
Stick up in. Hey, that was a bumper to bumper, all courtesy of friends at Standard, never beaten on quality and price. Good morning to the Standard team. Have yourselves a great day. Welcome to our third and final hour here on the Grand Slam Morning Show. Blaze and Miles, and we have Philip Alexander. He's in with us, our celebrity host today. You know what I mean? Philip, you're still on the line there with us, right?
Yeah. The pin, that was a big pin restricted, but like everybody who want to ad coming on your show.
Yeah, I mean, people say that, but boy, we try to get some of the ads. We try to make space for you. So here, what's going on, Philip?
People need to make a money this wrong, so they see in your show and you have the audience. So everybody want to be there.
So they come in. So that's a big pin. That was no small pin.
That was a javelin.
So here what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually take a short one again, and we're coming back. We want you to help us. We have this thing called Stamina Stories. It happens on a Wednesday, and what people do, they give us stories that they have to take stamina for, a situation they have to take stamina for, right? and they can win themselves a case of stamina. So you would be our stamina judge today.
All right, let me do that.
So you would say whether the person getting stamina or not, right? The story had to be.
I could do that.
Well,
I
all
could
right.
do that.
Well, all right. So we go in again. We're gonna take a short one, and we will rejoin for stamina stories. Yeah, right. Yeah, man. So friends, Philip is still on the line. That's a big pin. That's a javelin. When we said that javelin. Many thanks to our friends at Standard. Never beaten on quality and price. We're coming back.
You need some cash. You need it now. Without the stress. We'll tell you how. Call JEF. Easy with Express Finance. Call JEF. Give your dreams a chance. Call JEF. So easy and stress-free. Call JEF from JFFB.
Need some cash without the stress? Call 224-4JEF. Unsecured loan with no fees up to $50,000 directly to your account with approval in 24 hours.
Call JEF. So easy and stress-free. Call JEF from JFFB. Call 2244-JEF.
Hi, sir. You've been here on the aisle for a while. Can I help?
Yes, I'm looking for a multivitamin.
We have a wide range here at Superfarm. Let me get some more information so I can select the best vitamin for you.
See? That's the kind of advice I come for at Superfarm. Well, that and the snacks.
At Superfarm, we have the expertise and advice you count on. Superfarm, your prescription of trust.
Arena and Rendezvous presents Trinidad versus Dancehall. New school versus old school on Saturday, August 26th.
Alright then. So me not really care where you're from, but me sure about me represent when me
Join us for the ultimate clash. Six up-and-coming DJs battle against 3 headline DJs. The winner gets 1 month of guest appearance on Slam 100.5 FM. It's going down August 26th with free drinks all night long. DM Arena Trinidad or Rendezvous TT for entry and the ticket info. Arena is where it's all happening.
Ay, vacation start, fantastic summer. It's fun in this great park, it's like no other. 2 for 1 and great group prices. Rent a cabana, bring your friends and family too. Hey. 5 Islands is the place, 5 Islands, gas and race, 5 Islands, body line, 5 Islands park, devotion that, splashing that, sliding that, all over.
Visit 5 Islands Water and Amusement Park, open every day this summer.
Fantastic summer.
B-Mobile gives you more so you could do the most for Java. More hotspots with unlimited data. More music with free Squatch radio. More tickets to Chuck E. Cheese. More tickets to Movie Town. More tickets to 5 Islands. More tickets to band launches. Like this radio ad full? Hold on for the next one. B-Mobile. Life is on. Yes, as I was saying, more free Carnival costumes, more PS5s, more Nintendo Switch consoles, and more Beyonce with a trip to Las Vegas. Pack more into your Java with B-Mobile. Life is on.
Hi. Hello. Are your friends and family coming over? No worries. Surprise them with an Oreo roll. The perfect pack to share with everyone, anywhere. Twist, lick, and dunk to enjoy the flavor that everyone loves and create new memories filled with laughter and fun. Oreo. Stay playful.
So you need a big prize, big money too. One thing that you could do. Scratch that, and win plenty cash. NLCB scratch. You could be an instant millionaire or win 10 grand a month for 20 years. Get a nice payday each and every month or win a best ride and park it in front. Buy a combo, win money for total. Be a winner, you know what to do. Scratch that, and win plenty cash. NLCB scratch, yeah.
Visit any NLCB Lottery Center and scratch that today to win instantly. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
50 years they have been here giving you the best. Trini to the bone. KFC, TNT is home. Doors open in 1973. St. James the first outlet in Trini. It's TNT that make me sing out. For KFC, TNT is really sweet, sweet TNT. Oh, we love up this country. Sweet, sweet TNT. Best place in the world to ever be.
It's KFC's 50th anniversary in TNT. Come join the celebration. KFC, it's finger licking good.
One morning at the test kitchen of the Kiss factory, a junior inventor came up with a brilliant plan to defy the limits of the maximum chocolate capacity of a Kiss treat. He took chocolate muffin batter, loaded it with real chocolate chips, baked it to perfection, and then stuffed it with a heart of chocolate cream.
Chocolate overload. Chocolate overload.
He tasted it and exclaimed,
I did it! I did it!
The Kiss chocolate cream-filled muffin. Discover this delightfully delicious chocolatey creation today.
Each year, more than 1,000 vehicles are stolen, and unfortunately, most of them are never found. But with CarSafe GPS by Air Support Tactical, you have the ultimate GPS tracking and recovery solution, providing 24-hour monitoring and stolen vehicle recovery by their highly trained military response team. They ensure your car's safe return. Reach out to Air Support today at 235-5477 or visit airsupport-tactical.com for your installation and booking. Trust Air Support GPS for peace of mind.
Food all, yeah, food all, yeah. It's about time you can get it all.
Welcome to Food Hall.
Food Hall is my favorite grocery. Grocery.
Restaurant.
It's a grocery.
It's a restaurant.
Guys, relax. It's both. Food Hall is a grocery where you can get your everyday items, all the best brands, fresh fruits and vegetables, meat, fish, a wide selection of alcohol, and more. Plus, Food Hall has restaurant quality food and grab-and-go meals daily, so it's the best of both worlds. Food Hall, located at Piaco Plaza. Grocery made greater.
Hi there.
Honey, you made his dreams come true.
Send and receive money this school year with MoneyGram to fulfill their dreams for their education. You can win weekly supermarket vouchers valued at $500 every time you send or receive with MoneyGram. With locations nationwide, send or receive money from any Massey Finance Remittances Service Limited, Massey Stores location, or MoneyGram agent. Check our Facebook and Instagram pages for details. This promotion has been approved by the NLCB.
Yo, it's more mega, more chances, more money, more fun. With the mega bonus ball, win 40 to 1. Playway is giving you more mega for your money. Win 40 to 1 and win mega payouts daily. Now you can win 40 to 1 in every Playway Mega Mix draw. If the mega bonus ball pulls, that means even more chances to win when you play any of the mega mix options. Hey, it's more mega, more cash, more ways to win with the mega bonus ball. Unleash your winner within. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Stamina Energy. Rise to the occasion.
Energy starts here. Yo, stamina energy. Stamina energy is the truth to keep me pumping, baby. To keep me moving. To keep me grooving. To keep me pumping. All night and day. Energy right. So for all night. It's stamina energy. That give me life.
Stamina Energy. Rise to the occasion.
Try the new Stamina Energy Cola. Available nationwide.
Stamina Energy, rise to the occasion. You know the access phrase. We have Philip Alexander. He's in with us, the political leader of the PEP. Philip.
Still here.
Nice. Excellent. Great. So you are a stamina judge today. Have you ever had stamina before?
If I have had stamina,
yeah.
The drink?
Yeah, the drink.
I want to tell you, this is my problem, right? I can't have caffeine, so I don't know which of the drinks like Monster, Stamina, Red Bull, I don't know which ones I could drink without my heart trying to jump out my chest. So I kind of avoid all.
Well, here what? Stamina has a nice, it's on a level and it kind of, it'll give you that high and it's drop you down. It'll give you that. So what we're going to do, we're going to send a case of Stamina to your office. And hopefully, hopefully you will indulge.
Staff will be so happy for that.
We are going to deliver that. I promise you that will be done.
Much appreciated. I will sample it and I will send you a voice note or even a video of me sampling it and tell you the effect that it had on me.
Very good, very good. All right, so friends, it's time. 624105 6235 You know the access phrase. Stamina Energy. Rise to the occasion. We still have a five question for you, Philip, coming down later down in the shift. So stand by for that.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Give us the access phrase.
Stamina rise to the occasion.
Stamina energy, rise to the
Stamina
occasion.
energy, rise to the occasion.
Right. So Philip is here and he's gonna judge your stamina story. Philip, you hearing her, right?
I want to hear this story.
You're hearing her?
Right.
Right.
But Philip is my boy, so you have to give me.
Well, let me hear
All
the
right.
story. I had to be impartial. This is where the corruption is starting in politics. I had to be careful.
Well, the only thing is, it's simple. I need that stamina energy because, listen, every time my husband tells me, come now, baby, come, let me do something now.
Oh my goodness.
I saw his ball here, there's nothing in So I said, look, you know what? The next day I will call Slam and call the radio station and tell them, listen, I need that stamina energy because I want, when I go home, I want to be able to give him a slam bam. Yes?
Philip, you there?
Philip, you heard the story?
I hearing the story, and I think more than the lady, the gentleman wants you all to give her that slam. So you have to give her stamina slam. You have to give her that. You have to give her the stamina energy so she can give him the slam. Go ahead.
No man don't like to hear you're not in the mood.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. All right, well, all courtesy, Philip, you're getting a case of stamina, all right?
Wow.
So hold the line. We're going to take your information.
Sure, no problem.
Right? So that's one winner. That's one winner so far. We look for 3 winners. Let's see. Hello, good morning. Stamina energy, rise to the occasion. Go ahead.
He come for that. He come for that one.
You know, come out of city season, right?
Yes.
And then I sit down, like, not to the TV, so I decided to listen to the city season now. And it's red and yellow. I had the drink was 6 and I just listen to that boring, long red and yellow story, you know. Them didn't make no sense. So I had to drink some stamina in order to stay up. So here, though, that makes sense at any point in time, but we lost stamina. Best I keep that stamina, I think that's fair enough.
That's the story there?
Yeah.
Philip, you heard the story?
Yeah, but I telling you, he sound like he running on stamina already. But I mean, it sounds like you all are very generous in this station, so it's up to you.
Not really. We're not really generous, you know. We're not really generous.
He called him ready. He had his access phrase ready. He was ready for it. I think, you know, it's up to you. But I say, yeah, give him.
Well, all right. Well, once you say yes is yes. You are actually very generous. You're a generous man. Because if it was up to me, he ain't get nothing.
He was blanking him. You're blanking him, you know. You tell me.
No. Give him. We say give him already. So we'll take his information. So there are 2 cases. Right? So we're going for a 3rd case of stamina here. If this person story is on point. Don't forget the access phrase. Hello, good morning.
Stamina energy, right?
Nice.
Morning, Blaze. Morning, Miles. Mr. Alexander, good morning to you.
Good morning, my friend.
So my story just simple. Blaze are now coming up at 40. On work since Sunday at 10. I'm going back to work in the morning for another 40. And need.
You hear this story, Philip?
He collapsed. He's still there?
I think he's still there. Hello? 48?
Yeah.
You still there?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, ask Philip if he giving you the stamina now.
So was it where you need the stamina for? Yeah, next 48 to go?
Yeah, working up again. I came home this morning on my way home right now.
Wow. That sound like pressure. If any caller call that should get any kind of stamina is this man.
Well,
yeah.
all right. Well, all
take that, brother.
Well, all right. Yeah, you have a case of stamina. Congratulations. Congratulations. You are the winner of a case of stamina. Philip, thank you for being our stamina judge this morning.
It was unexpected. I didn't know I would be pressed into such a role. I hope I did a good job.
Yeah. Easy. Well, Easy. Whatever decision you make is good, you know. That's fine. That's great. So here we're gonna do. We're gonna take a short one. This time we're gonna take a short break, and we are coming back. We have some rapid questions to ask you this morning, and we're also coming back with some drama calls. All right.
Standing by.
Standing by. Nice. Stamina Energy, rise to the occasion. Morning to the Stamina team. Have yourselves a great day today.
Stamina Energy, rise to the occasion.
Energy starts here. Yo, stamina energy, still what I'm gonna energy, still what I'm gonna energy is the truth to keep me pumping, to keep me moving, to keep me grooving, to keep me pumping. All night and day, energy rise, so go all night. It's stamina energy that give me life.
Stamina Energy, rise to the occasion.
Try the new Stamina Energy Cola, available nationwide.
When we're on the go, reach for the blood taste pro. That on biscuit, everybody know. On the go with Rodeo. Rodeo, oh, 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 oh. On the go with Rodeo. Got delicious Devon Rodeo. Devon biscuits, oh, oh. Cream filled Rodeo, oh, 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 oh.
Try the new, darker, more delicious Rodeo with chocolate and vanilla cream. You'll say,
That delicious creamy Devon Rodeo.
Drama Wednesday. Philip Alexander is in with us. I must say you're a very, very cordial, patient guest. I must admit it. Thank you very much for your patience. We know how these advertisements can be sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be part of the show, man. I'm happy I'm surviving.
Yeah, now you're surviving. You're surviving real good. Take what I tell you. Take what I tell you.
You all should give out t-shirts to your guests that say, I survived Slam Morning Show. Whatever the name of your show, I survived it.
I survived the Grand Slam Morning Show. I will put that to management immediately.
I want one of those shows.
Right, so we're asking you.
Assuming that I survived. The show
No, you're surviving. You're good to go. If you made it this far, it's 8:44, you know. If you've made it this far, you're good to go. You're good to go. So we have some questions here, rapid questions. Right? We're gonna ask the question. No, you don't need to answer it rapidly. I mean, you know, we can speak about it. I shouldn't call it rapid questions. But the first question is, how easy it is for you to move on from a relationship? Now, this relationship could be friends. It could be, it don't have to be a man and woman, significant other relationship. It could be that too, but it could also be friends. How easy it is?
In some situations, it can be easy as getting over a speed bump. Others, 3 o'clock in the morning, I call in Isaac Radio 98.1 for them to pray with me. It depends on the situation.
Depends on the situation. All right.
Yeah.
So, what is the weirdest dream you've ever had?
Hey, the weirdest dream I ever had, honestly, was a life-changing dream. I dreamt that there were 2 tiny holes. I tell you, I had this dream over 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 2 tiny holes under my armpits and maggots were pushing their way out. And I tell you, that dream made me change my whole life. I swear to you.
You
It
serious?
was weird, it was frightening, it was scary. And I tell everybody that story. That was one of my life-changing moments. I took it as a message from God.
And what the message you thought he wanted to send? What was the message?
But the life that I was living, I was in nightclub business. I was a totally different human being, and I changed the person I became, the activist, the politician, and everything. But I also became a parent around that time too. So I guess everything kind of overlapped.
Okay.
But that dream stuck with me, boy. That dream stuck with me for life.
It shake you. That is what happened. It has some dreams that shake you, you know.
Let me tell you, I dreamt that I was wearing clothes, sleeping in a certain place. When I woke up, I was wearing the clothes and sleeping in the place that I dreamt. It felt so real, I couldn't tell where the dream ended and where reality started.
That's a vision, actually. That's a vision. Right.
Wow.
Next question. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
If I could change one thing about myself, I think I don't know if there's a that you could be too sexy, but I think I just too sexy. I need to dial it back a little bit. If I could change something, I'd change that.
If you could change the amount of sexiness that you have.
The impact is sometimes overwhelming, and I know, so I try to keep it and cool it back, but sometimes it's get away from me.
So, what is your favorite movie to watch over and over again?
That is a very good question. The movie that stuck with me the most for its twists and turns, and it was enjoyably written and acted, was Meet Joe Black. That was a very good show. It was Brad Pitt and Claire Forlani and Sir Anthony Hopkins. It was a brilliant show.
Yeah.
And it was about life and death and what somebody does at the end of their life. It was very, very interesting. I watched it many times and I could watch it again. There was another show I watched called Belle, B-E-L-L-E, and that was a brilliant show again. But that was a court drama, and that's a show that I highly recommend that everybody should see.
Is a movie or a series?
Movie. Belle was a movie, and Meet Joe Black was a movie.
Yeah, I know that one for sure. Now, what is the wildest thing you've ever done? You do some wild things, eh?
You see, I am a politician, so I cannot answer that on the radio. But if ever we drinking a beer, I can tell you a story.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Who is my celebrity crush at this point? You catch me off guard there. Let me tell you, I look at people and I listen to what they say, how they say, if they entertain. And so if you're talking about from an entertainment point of view, I like watching the little clips of Ariana Grande being interviewed because she's very entertaining and funny.
So
I wouldn't say it's a crush, but I'd say that.
But
that
you
is
like her style.
entertaining and funny.
You like her style.
Yeah.
And finally, what is the weirdest thing in your closet?
I bought a red shirt for a show once called Rum Shop Talk, and it was a red jersey that I bought in West Mall, and people call into the show and ask me if I was drunk when I went shopping.
Because it's red.
I thought it looked good, and the people with me thought it looked good, but nobody who watched the show thought it looked good.
So that's weird.
I never wore it again after.
That's the weirdest thing in their closet. Well, you've survived. You've survived the questions. So now, on to the drama. This is where the air gets rare.
Let's do it.
On to the drama. 624-1005, 623-5001. Philip Alexander is in the hot seat as co-host, and it is time to start the drama. It's minutes to 9. Yes. So the drama is here. Let us get
anxiety and overdrive.
No, man.
Go.
You survive. You will continue to survive.
You call this segment drama and you tell me I survive.
You survive. Hello, good morning. Djokovic, we have a guest. We can't do that this morning. Djokovic, no. We can't do that this morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, she like that. Hello.
Good morning.
Philip, what is the scene?
Everything good, everything normal so far.
One thing you too big to come in the station, huh?
No, we wanted this. He was busy. Because I can tell you what happened. I have to tell you what happened. Because you come to the man to tell the man that, and I can tell you, no, the interview was via Zoom.
Listen to me, Blaze. I'm not talking to you. I talk to you every day. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Philip. I talk to you every day. I'm not talking to you. Keep out of this now. I'm to you, boy. Oh, you push it so. Yeah, Philip, morning. Yes, I'm asking you. You're too big to come in the station now.
I come in anywhere. I go in anywhere. I like that. You just have to tell me
so
why I come in and send me.
Why not in the station? Why not in the station this morning?
Beans.
They tell me it was a Zoom. I have a PRO. I was ready to come to the station.
Which party is?
I was ready to come. I ain't far from there when I have to come.
I don't like that, man. I don't like that, man. I vote for you and you're playing and coming and supporting the station.
Beans, you never vote. Beans, don't do that. Don't, mama guy.
If I knew I could be there, I'd be there in person.
I vote for you and think that way you're moving.
Not at all. I'm happy for the vote. I appreciate the support. That we keep going
yeah.
forward together. Don't take this as disrespect at all.
Oh, okay. I can't Blaze ask you a question, but you trying to put you up. With your celebrity, with your celebrity crush, you trying to put you up.
I standing by.
Because I kind of hear you was a Shelly dancer.
No, Beans.
I hear you was a Shelly dancer because Shelly dance was the basic.
No, Beans. Go ahead. Come off the line. Come on, wrong man. Thank you very much. Wrong man. Wrong Philip. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
I want to ask Philip a question. If Inchan is the dude, under the dude.
If who?
Inchan.
Which Inchan?
The Inchan you was talking about. From Bamboo. If he is the dude, under the dude, that poop does roll on, who's Gary?
Just now, I didn't hear you clear. Let me hear it again. Somebody read that back to me so I can understand.
Caller, can you talk a little louder so Philip can hear? I don't do that. Oh, he gone. We getting little problems with the like. Morning, Ducky twice.
Mr. Alexander, morning.
Morning.
I feel like you have a celebrity crush. Because 99 times when they said call your name on the station yesterday or day before when he was being interviewed, so had to be a celebrity crush.
Well, that means Gary. Crushing on him. It's not the other way around. Oh, okay. Understood.
Yeah. Oh, God, your dance will be rolling. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Philip just laughing, you know.
Yeah.
Philip just laughing.
Yeah,
I being careful in a segment called drama. I'm being careful because voice notes and clips is just up here.
Well, you know how going viral this be, right?
And
if it's one man, no, it's you, right?
I need to be cautious.
Hello, good morning.
I listened to your show and I know that it could go awry if you're not.
It could go
careful,
left.
so
Quickly.
Don't take this next caller.
Hello.
Bobby Edian.
No, it's not.
Mr. Philip Alexander.
No, it's not.
Good morning.
Yes, this is Bobby Edian.
There's nobody by the name.
Bobby Ed.
No.
Mr. Philip Alexander, you're not answering my calls. I'm calling you since last year.
Who's this?
Bobby Head. What about Bobby Ed,
You calling me and I not taking your call. My number is 682-2110.
But you set me up since last year. You tell me you're running with the PNM this year.
Nah. I'm not interested in any other party. After PEP, I done. This is the last hurrah for me.
So you're not done after the election then?
2025, win or lose, I gone. Win, if I win,
so you will retire
5
with
years
me
of
then?
service in office. If I lose, I definitely stepping down. There are some things I want to do with the balance of my life that I really would like to get a chance to do.
So you're coming and play golf with me in Barbados then?
I come in to play golf in Barbados. I go in and play golf anyway. I have to learn how to play golf. Right now I play plenty pool. But I
have to call Blaze and them to get you to talk to me?
Okay, sir. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, some time ago, Philip make a video, right? We was highlighting, I think it's PSD, or one of them was on top of the sidewalk and blocking pedestrians, right? But 2 or 3 weeks after that video, Philip ran his vehicle up on top of the sidewalk in St. James, to running inside our bar to buy food or something. So I said, look at this nastiness, eh? Philip, all your fellas is not clean, right? You want to go in politics.
Sometimes things appear different. You don't know if the man was running in the bar to pee. You don't know.
You can't run in the sidewalk because the same pedestrian and them you're blocking too. Eh? Just imagine what's selling
all I could say is, if such a thing occurred, I had to take my hit and I had to apologize.
At least you stood as a man and you apologize. Well done,
No, I
Philip.
mean,
if it
I can't
happened.
remember it, but if he say I had to take the hit because that's how it is, I can't argue with him.
Yeah, driver, good morning.
What going on, Richie?
What going on, mate?
I hear you have the next Alexander in station here.
Well, we have Philip Alexander here.
Yeah, Philip perfect settle.
Good day, sir.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, yes, I'm on a word, you know. I'm much here. I'm on a word. Yeah, there's a one up near me. At that time, right? A few years ago, you end up picking up a Naman very divine. It was no a big extravagant accident or anything, but he was a man, he said, don't worry, Philip will fix it. And the man actually did. He kept in contact with my partner and overnight and they ended up playing fixed. I know as a person, you know you're wrong. You step up and say certain thing, however, you just follow through. And if my partner has a small personality is, and he step up and do that, imagine if you was ready to get into the political arena as the Prime Minister. You're saying,
thank you for that. It's important to me to be a man of my word. That's important. Integrity is important. My father raised me that way, so I appreciate very much your comment. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he tell me my attitude and thing, but at the end of the day, you know, because you go going to see everybody have an attitude when come in the don't know situation they're going through all the time. But until later down, you kept in contact with him. You didn't have to. Because of your stature or everything, you know that's my big one. They still do it. You understand?
Thank you for that, my friend.
And yes, when it says, don't forget driver.
Driver, that way do it.
No, of course, no.
Driver, you can't do that, driver. Driver, you deal with integrity here. This is
wrong for him.
Yeah, wrong for him.
But you know what I say, man, you keep doing it now, man. Keep doing it now. All right?
Thank you for the comment, my friend.
Keep our balls. God first, mankind after.
All the time.
Amen.
I copyright that too, eh? I told you, later.
All right, driver, have a good day. Hello, good morning. Welcome.
Morning again, please. I'm not talking to you. I don't appreciate what you're doing, man.
Beans, if you come here with that off thing again, I'll cut you off one time, eh?
I'm not talking to you.
Whether you're talking to me or not, it don't matter.
Who is the guy there again this morning who want to come in the station? Who again?
Mr. Philip Alexander.
Mr. Philip Alexander.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you something, boy, because you have everything in the right perspective. You know everything is going in the country. I mean, you have everything done. I want to ask you a question, right? Could I ask you the question? I'm talking to you. Why not answering me?
Because he's on Zoom and it's delayed.
I standing by and waiting.
He's standing by.
That's why you're supposed to be here in the station. Yeah, we on delayed and all kind of thing.
Baines, are you going to ask the question or not? Are you going to ask the question or not?
Prime Minister, we can't talk to you again.
Have a good day then. Have a good day.
Baines, what's the question? Ask your question.
Are you going to ask your question or not?
You take it long.
I want to know. I want to know how often you think Sharon is so lonely when
okay, all right. That is we're not dealing with that question. We're not dealing with that question. We have no answer for that question.
That's why the segment called drama.
Yes. Hello.
Oh my God, it's been Mr. Alexander.
Yes.
Oh, Shani, that's so busy.
Brethren.
Where this came from?
Where? Beans. It come from Beans. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Yes, good morning. Welcome.
Mr. Alexander. Like
morning.
your father taught you, so he gave you integrity, but he didn't teach you how to drive. How come you getting all these bashing about driving?
I don't know, but I'm taking the hits because I hear. But,
you're on the pavement, you're overtaking, all kind of things. What's going on?
I don't know what to tell you.
Somebody campaign money and for the driver.
Well, remember he said they tell him to get a driver.
Yeah. Okay, well, I just want to say I appreciate you. I appreciate Mr. Griffith. I mean, everybody brings something different to the table, and we might not agree with everything, but I appreciate everybody.
Thanks for that.
Okay, bye.
Take care, darling. Hey, we take two more. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Word.
Oh, word.
Word.
Receive miles.
Oh, go.
Cool.
Don't man in your hole, listen.
Hey, all is well.
This was last time in a segment, boy. That just prove why Philip Alexander cannot be Prime Minister, you know.
Why you say that?
The treasury go dry, boy. The man is gain away things with this, boy. I come with more elaborate stories for the stamina and get blank.
Well, he's being kind. He's being kind.
Yeah, but I didn't give it away
Well,
to
like
friends and finances, so you had to check.
Nah, boy. Nah, you can't be so. You can't be so free and then boy gun man when you're old, boy.
Nobody people's stories sounded like they needed some stamina.
Nah, you gotta come good here to get things, boy. We don't do everything here just so. You feel like you went see, we don't just do everything anyhow.
If they ever have me back after I give out all this stamina this morning, if they ever have me back, I will be a little more tight.
No, what's in? The stamina, when it comes to giveaways, Blaze like calling him boot. Not like the UNC, whoever the UNC finance minister was. He like calling him but he high.
Hawaii.
Oh yes, Larry, Hawaii.
Yeah. Blaze, we're going to take Bridget Wild Child, boy.
I'm the Wild Child.
The man got 2 weeks, boy.
For what?
He ain't good at all, that man. He's always messed up a good thing by not understanding himself.
What did he do?
No, I had nobody to listen to on treat the 3 to 6. I just be flipping station, boy. So I go into red and I know a striker because as the person started to talk, my ears started to ring.
Right.
So I know a striker there. But the week before general election, not general election, the local government election, while charity done self, going on the whole about 3 days straight, I support anti-Kamala thing, give everybody gun. He don't know he working for a PNM station. No, so Blaze, he working there all the time and he don't know he working for a PNM station. And
he didn't get it, man.
He support Kamala. 2 weeks.
He got 2 weeks one time.
One time and he's stupid. Well,
easy word. Day. Wild Child himself.
Yeah, Wild Child.
Himself.
You didn't get him aboard.
You don't get him aboard. Hello, good morning.
Hello,
good morning.
Brilliant.
How
you doing?
Trying to keep smiling, holding on with both hands. How you doing?
What you doing on Friday?
What's that?
What you doing on Friday?
We don't plan so far ahead, but what are the options?
Friday, my daughter's birthday now. And I'm looking for a penny. I said that nobody can take a beating like you.
Yeah. Send me the address, I will come, but make sure the sticks on.
Nation of God. Hello, good morning. Who's that? Hello.
I feel like this is a test to see how much licks you could take.
Yeah, it is. And we go through this every Wednesday. Every Wednesday.
It's because it's Wednesday, my time is off.
It's because it's Wednesday, yeah. You fall on a Wednesday, so, you know.
Noted.
1.4 million people in Trinidad and Tobago that get 2 hours to go and vote, while child get 2 weeks to go and vote.
That's why we're Wild Child, right?
Yeah, well, I didn't know him.
Hello, good morning. Remember his name,
Well, he's a Wild Child.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Mama Bang, good morning.
Morning.
How are you guys?
Excellent.
All right.
Mr. Philip, are you looking for a driver?
Yeah, good one too. Apparently, I need one.
I was a good driver, not you.
Not me, I guess.
All right. Well, I send my application. Leave an emotion
Nice.
here, right? And the number.
They will let me know. I send it to this station, and they will choose one for me.
Oh, they will choose one. All right. No problem.
Well, Mama Bengi at the front of the line, because you know that's what you do.
Definitely. That's my portfolio.
Mm-hmm. That's the
Yes.
department.
All right. You guys have a blessed day.
Take care, Mama Beng.
Mr. Philip, I'll see you soon.
Have a blessed day.
Well, she plans to be his driver, so she'll see him soon.
Yeah. I want to know where she got it from.
I like the positivity in that one.
Yeah. Hello, good morning. Yeah, morning.
150 million broken. And why shall the one that survived? Even the members and parents patiently working on it.
Okay, yeah, we got that. We have that already. We know that.
We move past.
Word brought forward that, and we are going. Yes.
Yeah.
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Private here, man.
Oh, private.
Who's this guy all you have here, man?
This is Mr. Philip Alexander, political leader of the PEP.
PEP?
PEP.
You right? PEP?
Private, what are you doing?
No, I'm not swear to God, I hear
PEP, PEP. Progressive Empowerment at Party.
But
Correct.
Pep here, I was saying that PEP.
Yeah.
But how is that celebrity though?
He's one of the political leaders.
Blaze out on the post up that party on all the slam page. I didn't even know it had a PEP.
Well, then you need to be better informed.
But no,
that's a good thing, and that's why I'm sure, because they're helping us to get some exposure. So thanks for that.
All right, boss. But you were saying that, or let me some pepper on the party, yeah?
Yeah, for real. Thanks.
What's your name again?
Nah, don't go on private. Have a good day. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Have a good day, private.
Have a good day. We just taking one more. Private, have a good day. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Gosh, man. Yes, hello.
Hello, Mr. Philip.
Good morning.
I want to know if you're interested in joining my party.
No, I mean, I kind of okay where I am right now, but what is your party?
Oh, well, sorry. What do you want for breakfast?
What?
This is Auntie Kante.
No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not. Right? Have a good day.
Nation, thank you so much. Mr. Alexander, it was certainly a pleasure this morning. We really appreciate you coming out and staying with us through all those ads and segments and all of that.
I appreciate it greatly. I appreciate that you gave us this amount of time. I feel like I can exhale because I was nervous from the start. It's a high energy show. I understand now why Stamina is your sponsor. Great show, guys. Thanks for having me. Thanks to all your listeners. Thanks to all your callers. I look forward to the next opportunity. I'll be a little more versed, and I will definitely avoid Wednesday.
Avoid Wednesday. And you know what? We're going to make it in person next time.
Absolutely. I am ready for that.
Philip, thank you very much, and best of luck to you and your colleagues at the PEP. Hopefully we will chat before the next general election. We will make it a date.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Take care.